For fast, cheap, and reliable Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins, make sure you guys go check out my sponsor U4GM Coins. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's good, guys? It's FunOnFire here, back in the video, and today I'll be giving you guys what I think is the best run defense in Madden 20. Now, this is going to be coming out of the Pinch Dog 2 press play. I've gone over a couple of videos in the past on this, but I just found probably the best way to run it, and literally will tackle people in the backfield every play. Now, the 3-3-5 wide run defense is great, but there's a couple of specific formations that absolutely will destroy it. One of those being strong H wing, and another one being the I form closed slot. Now this 3-4 odd Pinch Dog 2 press setup will absolutely kill those. Before we get in the video, this is going to be in the Dolphins playbook, Packers playbook. Those are the two most popular ones. I'm running Dolphins right now. And for this setup, in a lot of other run defense setups, you actually use the safeties, but for this specific one, you're going to be using the linebackers, which is a little bit more controlling. It's going to be a little bit more dependent on the user, but just put Luke Kuechly right here on this right middle linebacker. You're going to want two fast linebackers because it's going to depend on which way they flip the run. But I've just put Kuechly here. I'm going to run it to the right, and an ability that can really help you when running this is going to be Tackle Supreme. It's going to give you those suction tackle animations. You guys will see it probably throughout the video, me getting those behind animations where I can just tackle him effectively. But with that being said, let's go ahead, hop into the play. You're going to run it unflipped, and let's just hop into this stretch that it absolutely kills that cover 2. But here we are in the defense. So right off the bat, it's going to be a very simple setup for you guys. All you have to do is pinch your defense. That's all you have to do. So come out in the play, pinch your defense. If you don't know how to pinch the defense, that's just going to be LB or L1, and you're going to push down on that left stick. When you pinch your defense, quite frankly, everything's going to pinch. So your D-line's going to pinch, your linebackers are going to pinch, and your safeties and DBs are going to go into a press position. So that's all you have to do. That's literally the only adjustment. Now, you're going to have to do a little bit of things with your user. So since I know that you're running it to the right, I'm going to user this right of screen linebacker, and I'm going to get into a hover position. Now, don't get all the way down in the line like this. If you go down like this, you will get easily blocked. I might show that later in the video. I might mess it up a couple of times, but you just want to get as close, as far away as possible in this hovered position. Now, if you go too close, that center will block you, and even when you're in a hovered position, you're trying to distract the center because the center is going to try and block you. The right guard, you want him to pick up on that left end, and then you're going to, basically when the ball is snapped, you're going to run out of that hovered position and go make the tackle. So I recommend after you guys are done watching this video to go in practice mode, go try this yourself, get in a rhythm, practice it before you hop into a game. Because if you hop into a game just trying it, you'll get destroyed. So here we are, snap the ball, boom, just like that. So you're going to run around. You don't run down and then out. You're just going to, right when the ball is snapped, run out. So I already have my left stick sort of pointed up, and then right when they snap it, boom, quickly movement. But like I said, this is a very difficult thing to do as a user. This takes a lot of practice, and this is a very advanced sort of run D that, you know, if you're just a casual player, it's going to be very difficult for you to do this. So again, you guys see, I pinch my defense, he's right here. I move him down, just a couple of movements down until he gets into that hovered position. And right there is where we want him. I could even move him back. Right there is good. So just make sure that he's not on the line of scrimmage with the D lineman. You want him right there. Again, all I did was pinch my defense, snap the ball. And that time we did get a little bit of different animations. The blockers are obviously going to set up in different positions, but don't just give up on the play. Like I said, that's a key position where Tackle Supreme will come into play when you're running behind him and you get that suction animation. Again, just pinch the defense, go into this little hovered position right there, and snap. Oh, shoot. You might see me mess up on the snap a couple times. Snap the ball, and right there in the backfield, pick him up on a gain of loss of 3 or 4 yards. And you guys see, Josh Jacobs obviously isn't the fastest running back, but you will have a fast linebacker in Mutt, even if you're defending Barry Sanders. But again, this is just very simple. It might seem a little bit complicated on the user, but that's why I said go in practice mode, go practice this. This is super good against strong H wings, so you can stick in that 3-3-5 wide run D against those I form tights in other formations, but right when they switch to like a strong H wing, this is specifically good against strong formations. snap the ball, boom, right there, not even close. So even if he has a 99 speed running back, he's getting the handoff in lightning speed. You're going to be right there with your user, and literally nobody's picking you up. So you can just set it up literally in half a second. But one thing that you're going to want to make sure that you don't do, and I'm actually going to show you a demonstration here. So if I go all the way on the line, you guys see, you want to be back here like I mentioned, but if I go all the way here on the line of scrimmage, snap the ball, you're going to get picked up by the center, and it's literally a walk-in touchdown. So make sure that you aren't doing that. That's the only thing that could really mess up this run D, is if you get too close, like right here. That's too close. I snap it, I get picked up, I can't even move back. And, you know, if they have a good stick, that's probably a walk-in touchdown for them. So make sure that you're hovering. Just hover as far away from the line as you can. Right there is a good spot. Snap the ball, and you guys see we fit through that gap, easily make that tackle. And I'm going to show you guys the instant replay on why this is so successful. Let's go ahead, take a look here. So you guys see we're hovered, but we're barely just like a couple of steps before the linebacker on that left side. So let's go ahead, play it, boom. You guys see, watch this, watch the center. The line is automatically slanting to the right for the stretch run. So the center's not going to pick up on the nose tackle. It would be way easier if he did, but that right of screen linebacker, he's going to get picked up by 75, the right tackle. The right guard's going to pick up our DN right there. And that's really just going to open up our linebacker. So the center automatically has the assignment to pick up that right of screen linebacker. If he does, you guys see the blocks will develop. The tight end will pick up that corner, and the fullback will pick up the safety. It's a GG. But boom, just run through there. You have to get that perfect angle. You have to be hovered. If you're not hovered, it's going to be very inconsistent. But hover, and you guys see, we just simply maneuver around the safety. That's the guy we have to defend. And even though we do get bumped by that right tackle right there, we're still able to get that animation and make that tackle simply. Like I said, it's a little bit cleaner if you don't get that animation, but it still can be successful. Snap the ball, boom, right there in the backfield. And like I said, if you can get a 95 speed linebacker, 99 speed linebacker, Ryan Shazier is a super good one in MUT to use, especially for this particular run D. But boom, you guys see, we just got that glitchy animation that only happens in practice mode, where for some reason Kuechly sacks the quarterback. That doesn't happen in game. You don't have to worry about that. But again, I'll show it a couple more times, then we'll hop into the other formation. Boom, set up the play right there with Kuechly. And this is actually very good against the lookie, because let's say they want to throw the slant route, that option that they have. You guys still have a vertical hook. You're not blitzing all your linebackers. So that this player, Shaq Thompson, he's still in a vert hook. He still will defend that slant exceptionally well. And boom, one last time, just right there. Super easy. Like I said, you have to find the sweet spot, but I can set this up in less than a second. Very simply. Let's go ahead, hop into our next play though. This I-form closed slot that you guys have seen. I posted a video on this, and it's just become very popular, but this 3-4 odd does very good against it. A lot of people will run it to the receiver side. Now, the way that you're going to actually stop this is, you guys see, we're going to have to base the line here. And when you base the line, this player will move there. You're going to pinch your defense again, and you're still going to hover in the gap, same gap that we were in. So we set it up very quickly. Let's say, all right, we have the play right. Now this one's going to be a little bit different. It's a little bit difficult to run this against I-form. Still does work, but snap the ball, and we do get picked up there. Like I said, it's not going to work every time. You will get picked up occasionally, but when you do get it to work, and all right, we base the line, we pinched. Now let's go ahead and move our user down right here and flip that run, snap the ball. Boom, you guys see we're right there. Again, we got that bad animation, but this one you really have to be on point with your user. You guys see we got it to work there. Again, I'm going to set it up here. We're right here with our user, flipping that run, snapping the ball, and boom, right there. So, like I said, the first couple of times, that first time you saw it didn't work, and that was my fault on the user. I'm not exactly sure what I did wrong, but I did do something wrong. If it's not working, you're definitely messing up. You have to be fine with that. Boom, we're using this player, making sure we're in a hovered position. We don't want to be too close though. Move back a couple of steps, snap that. Oh shoot, I'm running it to the wrong side. But if I was running it to the left, I would use our Shaq Thompson. I'd be able to make that play. And yeah, this will just absolutely blow it up. You guys saw we blew that up the last time I ran it. Let's flip it again. Let's run it a couple more times. Let's go ahead, hike the ball. And we did actually get picked up, so that was my fault. I think I didn't run to the right enough. So like I said, against these I-forms, you really have to be on point. But Kuechly is a little bit slow, to be fair. In Ultimate Team and some other game modes, you will have faster linebackers at your disposal. So Kuechly won't just be the fastest guy that you have. Let's go ahead, see if we can get it here. And boom, right there. So that's it. You guys see, I'm starting to get it down. I've practiced against strong wing a little bit more than I-form closed slot. But like I said, very good defense. Again, the setup right here is just base the line, pinch your defense. You guys see I'm absolutely going to work. And let's say they do end up passing. You guys see, there we go, working it again. So like I was mentioning, if they do end up passing, you still do have a very good defense on your field. It's just basic cover 2. So you have a soft squat. Those are pretty good against corner routes. And you still have 5 people blitzing. So you should get pretty quick pressure. You also have a vert hook, so it's a really good pass D, especially since you're not putting safeties and quarterback spies. People will easily dot you up when you do that, and that's one of the reasons that 3-3-5 wide is a bad pass defense, just because it's very difficult. If you sell out on the run with those 2 QB spies, they have a simple man coverage look. They can really burn you and take advantage of that. But with this setup right here, you guys see you have a good pass defense on the field stock. So if they catch you off guard, they run the pass, it doesn't matter, because you can still go ahead and make a play on defense, especially if you have like a lurker or something. As I ran it to the wrong side again. If you do run it, if they do end up flipping it, you still have a chance. You just have to be careful. But like I said, if they want to run it to the weak side, they definitely can. You still will have, and it is a symmetrical formation, so if they're running on the weak side, that's really their fault, and it should be pretty easy to stop. So I'll just show it a couple more times here. It does work against I-form wing, I-form tight, but again, those ones are ones you're going to want to get reps against, practice against. Nobody's really running I-form tight at this point in the year, so that shouldn't really be too much of a worry for you guys. I-form tight, nobody runs it. These are the 2 run formations that I've really been going up against a lot. So again, I forget to do that, but we're still there with our user, Shaq Thompson. You guys see he would be there easily. But like I said, very good run D to go up against. And like I said, go in practice mode, practice this a lot. Right there with our user. So practice your user, get a good user in MUT if you want to run this. And yeah, overall, it's just, I think, the best run D in the game. So if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well for some more Fire Madden 20 tips just like this one. And yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Those links will be down below in the description. I'm trying to hit 100 followers on Twitch and Twitter. Hit those buttons for me, and peace. I'm out of here.